How's it going, folks? I've got another Battlefield 3 loadout for you today. Recently in my videos, a lot of the German guys have been asking for a KSK or a GSG9 loadout. I did the KSK on a previous Call of Duty loadout, so I thought I'd cover the GSG9 as a special Battlefield 3 loadout. So because of the weapons we're going to choose for this setup, we're going to use the engineer kits, and overall this setup is going to allow you to play as the famous Grenzschutzgruppe 9. If you aren't aware of GSG9, they're kind of like a mix between an American SWAT team and a special operations team, part of the German police force, but they do also conduct quite a few counter-terrorism operations overseas as well, just like a special operations force. So well, let's get started with this loadout and take a look at the weapons and accessories. Just like many special operations and police forces, the MP5 submachine gun is a popular choice with GSG9. But in situations where more firepower or more longer range abilities are required, the German police force and the GSG9 favour HK's G36 rifle. Both the K and the C variant are used. We've got the C variant, the compact carbine version in game with the engineer kit, so we'll choose that for our primary weapon. Looking through pictures of the GSG9, you often see the G36 rifles used without any tactical accessories. But in some documentation you see the weapon set up with a holographic sight and a flashlight, so we'll go with those two accessories for our setup in game. While the foregrip did seem to be used on some other weapons in those GSG9 photos, I didn't tend to see the foregrip attached to the G36 rifles, so we'll leave this slot blank in game. The sidearm of choice for the GSG9 is the Glock 17, and in all the video footage and documentaries you see, it's actually the weapon that's most commonly used in those training environments. Every single Glock 17 handgun that I saw had a tactical flashlight attached underneath the weapon, which is kind of annoying for our setup in game because the G17 is one of the only pistols that doesn't have a tactical variant available. On the other hand though, you do get that unique laser sight as part of the G17, which is going to give us that little advantage in game, giving us increased hipfire accuracy when using our pistol. So moving on, let's take a look at the rest of this engineer setup for our GSG9 loadout. Because this is the engineer kit, we're stuck with all the launchers for our gadget number 1, and it's difficult to make any true relation to the real life GSG9, so we'll just go with the plain old SMAW or RPG. It's kind of a similar case for gadget number 2, but I thought I'd just go with the repair tool, since you could kind of imagine this is either a taser or some kind of movie style breaching tool that can burn through doors. In a lot of these armoured forces setups, I've used the flak specialisation to relate to the body armour that's used by that particular force, and the flak specialisation would have been a good choice for GSG9 because they do have quite a cool looking set of armour. But when watching those training exercises on YouTube, you can see the GSG9 operators working together in a tight unit, with each operator covering the guy to his left or right, while they're all storming through close quarters environments like an aeroplane cabin. So in game we'll go with the cover specialisation to relate to this, and just to have a little bit of variety between each of these Battlefield 3 loadouts. A lot of people are disappointed that I didn't use the Spec Ops Black camo for the SWAT loadout. Instead I used Navy Blue, which was a more true choice for the typical SWAT BDU. But this time Spec Ops Black is a perfect fit for GSG9, with those operators having a cool black BDU, awesome body armour and those cool helmets with the large clear visors. So well, that's about it for my GSG9 loadout. As always, if you like the look of this class or just enjoyed my video, please drop me a thumbs up down below just to help spread the word, and share the video with your friends. Let me know down in the comments if you can think of any special Aftermath themed loadout I can do when that new DLC drops. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you all later.